What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I am here showing you some Apex Legends tips and tricks that I've learned or that I've just found out, and this is going to be on my Xbox One, so basically just follow the same thing on any other platform that you're using. But the first one we're going to get into is auto running. Now I haven't seen this anywhere on like Reddit or Twitter or anything that I can see, so I just want to bring this to people's attention if you haven't seen this. And it's really easy to do. All you have to do is sprint, and while you're sprinting, you want to press pause or open up your map. Either one of those buttons will pop up the screen, obviously, that you're going to be looking at on the UI, and then you're also going to be auto-running in the background. And I would suggest doing this when you're AFK or getting a drink of water or something like that. I wouldn't suggest doing it if you're just playing normally with the controller still in your hand, because you'll still have the entire UI interface that's in your face, and you won't be able to see anything. So, yeah, in case you need to do some of that, then that'll be at your disposal. This is something that I just recently found out, and it's that you can break doors, and just that in its own I wouldn't think of, but you can also kick them when you melee, and you can blow them up. And one thing that I really like about this is that the kicking doesn't really seem very practical that you're going to be doing that, but the smokes on my main character, she shoots out smoke grenades. It's really cool to shoot those through a window and then pop out all of the doors in that building, because what that weapon does is it shoots out, and on impact, if you shoot it through a window or shoot it into a house, it'll split out into 3 or 4 different smoke grenades, and on the impact, it not only does damage to the person or people who are in there, but it also breaks the doors instantly. So that is incredibly useful, and that's something that I really like about the implementation of being able to destroy doors. Obviously, you can destroy it with grenades or maybe even thermite, but that's mainly what I use that for, is specifically for the smoke grenades. Up next is to only pick up the things that you need, because if you pick up things that you don't need, like if there's a stock on a weapon that you can't put it on, obviously just dropping it if it's not rare, or a barrel or what have you, any attachment, you're not going to really need it in that specific situation. But if you need ammo that you come across and your inventory is full and you have a stock or something in there, you're going to have to go into your inventory to drop the stock and then pick up the ammo that you're going to need. And that's going to take a bit too long unless you really got it down. So I would really suggest just dropping all that, so that in case you're in a situation like this, you'd be able to grab what you need and keep on going without risking getting shot or just wasting time in general. I'd also suggest to use multiple legends. I still don't think I've used Wraith or Bloodhound yet, or at least gotten into in depth with it, but I have used just about all the other ones, and I've gotten my main. It used to be the Pathfinder, but because you can do some really cool stuff with that character. But now it's Banglador, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. But that's now my main character, at least for now, until I'm able to unlock Mirage. But she is very useful, and that's how you're going to need to be able to play it, to be able to use multiple characters, because since this is a game kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, where it's a pick and then you can't pick that character on the team anymore, they're going to have to be in a situation where someone picks your main character, and if you don't know how to play any other character, then you're going to be in a pretty bad situation. So just make sure you learn how to use multiple characters. It doesn't have to be all of them, but I would say just get good with most of them and read up on their skills. This one's pretty obvious, but you need to stay with your team. If you split up, it can go wrong so fast. If you stay with your team the entire game, the odds of you winning that game, or at least going really far into it, will go really high. I am telling you, staying with your team is the most important thing in the game. More important than the characters that you pick, more important than the guns. Because if you have numbers over the person, you're going to win that fight unless you're really terrible at the game. Even if you all have fists and it's one guy with a gun, you could probably take them on as long as, you played the game before at least a little bit. But, yeah, I just really wanted to stress that, to stay with your team, because if someone goes and runs off by themselves, then it can go really wrong for all of them, not just the person who's alone. That's basically all for you for this video. If this did help you out, then make sure to leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And see you guys in the next video.
Half the squad's gone. Time to smoke them. Ring's nearby. 1 minute to go. $45? Ring ain't far. Eating lead! Give me a sec. Recharging shields. Not one to go. Popping smoke! Body! Double timing it! Give my shields a recharge. Ring's close. Give my shields a recharge. Warning. Ring closing. Giving him the chimney. Taking a med kit. One second. Package. Oscar Mike, I'm fine. Eating lead.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Fine. Double timing it. Give my shields a recharge. Heads up. Dropping the pain.